Good evening, good afternoon, happy Tuesday. Yeah. No spinach in my teeth.
No, man, you got good stuff.
That's good.
Good oil.
Just finished dinner. Usually we're having breakfast at this time, but good evening, everyone. Who's on tonight? It's been a damn minute.
Has been a damn minute. I didn't even know when from.
I know. I was even starting to forget what you look like.
Yeah.
It was like starting to dwindle off into the distance when the sandcastle starts, they were like evaporate into the wind. But we're here now. We're here.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. It feels weird saying good evening because usually we're like, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, had a cup of coffee. I've just had a Milo.
Have you? I'm just having my can of Sprite, just finished a yummy as dinner. Still haven't showered from my first session back in like 2 weeks. I was just saying to the bro after class, it was really good to get those endorphins pumping through the body.
Yeah, she's a goodie.
Yeah, it was a goodie, bro. And it wasn't too hard. It was just my body just needed to feel the movement. And those 100 snatches were hard, but great and amazing. Good evening, Chuck. How are those nachos? Delicious?
And wine.
Treat yourself. What's up, Tyler? Hope you're having a good week.
QPB today.
Oh, was it her birthday yesterday? There's been a few birthdays.
QPB.
Oh, what about this guy, eh? Pumping out the 220 yesterday, Mr. J. Curtis.
Yeah.
Unreal. It's a bit cold, eh, Channel? It is a bit chilly. First foremost, though, had an epic weekend down at Lake Taupo Resort. If you haven't been there, highly recommended. It is a bit pricey, but I feel like the price is worth it because the heated pool, the lagoon, the walk-up bar, it was just a vibe. So if you got kids and you want to rent out a cabin and you want to get away for the weekend, Lake Taupo Resort, it was honestly a vibe. You had a good weekend, bro?
What do we do?
You had
yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, what do we do? Yep. Yeah, no. Yes, we did. We had a great weekend. We had a great weekend away. The hangover was real.
Yeah. And was it a good comp?
Yeah. Congratulations to CrossFit Tourists for putting on an amazing event. Yeah. They did really well. They awesome people, great. You know, their members were really inviting. They showed us around if we needed it. They had a good warm-up period. They put the whole thing on. If there was one thing that I would ask them to do was probably have maybe another food cart there, but that's just me being picky. I mean, Uber Eats is only up the road, so you know, not that hard. Carly can't drive. You saw that. You saw that picture of her trying to park my truck. Yeah, so I asked her to give me some lunch, which she did. She was awesome. She went and got me some lunch. And then she was, I just parked down the road. You know, it's quite a way. I was like, sweet, that's cool. No worries. And then something comes up to me maybe an hour later, goes, bro, did you see how you parked? I was like, I didn't park the car. Carly did. Then show me a photo. And without a lie, it's about 1 meter off the curb. I'm in the middle of the road. And I'm on a bend. So not only am I parked in the middle of the road, I'm parked in the middle of the road on a bend.
I'm so glad your truck doesn't have sign writing, bro.
Oh, yeah. Lucky I didn't have sign writing, and 2, lucky no one ran into it.
And
Carly's like my right-hand woman. She gets everything done for me, but damn.
I was laughing because I think when you just explained that story, I did see the post come up on Battle Tested, the post, and it was like, Chief, you can't park. And then I laughed like, haha, he must have been in a rush. But then when I saw that Carly actually parked it, I was like, oh, it makes sense.
Yeah, totally makes sense, right?
How did she not see where the curb was?
So her excuse is that she can't use the rear view camera.
Hi, Ayla.
So she can't use a rear view camera, which you don't need because you have like wing mirrors that can tell you how close you are to the curb. But for some reason, she can't use mirrors, and then it just went all pear-shaped after that.
When she got... Wait, what did it... Yeah. She was on the other footpath.
Pretty much.
Hi.
Yeah.
No, we just... Oh, where's Soul?
Oh, he's sneaking up.
Oh, trying to be sneaky, eh, Soul? Trying to sneak up. Oh,
yeah.
Pink Eye looking good there.
Yeah, so, yeah, but an amazing comp, and then we had a good party afterwards, and I was pretty happy, and my body's still really sore. So
yeah,
I'm hoping tomorrow it's feeling a lot better because it's not the greatest today.
So obviously it was good workouts then.
Oh, amazing. Really well programmed. Cool style of events.
Yeah.
Just like how they all did it, and then how they got you know, how they put it all in, and like good time domains as well. There was some that were 12 plus minutes. There were some that were like 6-7 minutes. So just kind of like some good mixture of hard and easy. Full time freight train. Actually, that was the call of the night.
Did she bring out freight train?
No, we were bringing it up freight train. Actually, her new one was, there's 2 of you. That's 2 people.
There's 2 of you. There's 2 people. Like,
yeah,
she...
like that was she just said something like that, and it was just such a dumb thing that she said that it became like, you know, it just more Carly-isms than there needed to be, you know. So, but yeah, it was a great night, but the drive back was terrible.
Yes, especially being hungover, eh?
Yeah, it wasn't the best. Wasn't the best.
But I love that. I love that for us, though. I love that we love to train our asses off day in, day out. Well, not that I've been in the last 2 weeks, but you know, I know that everyone else is training day in, day out, and then we like to full send just for a good night and to make more memories. So that's
that's what it's about. You know?
Is. It's called balance.
Well, it's called it's called living life and having fun and not being like, you know, a sad thing. Oh my gosh, you don't want to take 2 boys, they're free to a good home. Wait, off. I'm on here. Well, then be nice.
I know. I love you, bro. I love you, bro. But I'm like, their hair is so long. I'm like, your hair's gone all to them.
Yeah. Yeah. So
like,
Neo wants to get hair like Uncle Ben Thomason.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know Ben. Tattoo Ben.
Oh yeah.
And then Soul's just an orangutan.
Are you a monkey, Soul?
Yeah, he's just trying to find tricks at the moment. But other than that, how's everything going with you? Did we, we haven't really caught up too much. Any highlights over the last couple of weeks?
Oh man, I tell you what, tradie life has been eye-opening and a lull at the same time. It's made me realize, I think I said this before, it's made me realize how much I think I might be a feminist. I'm in denial about it, but I'm like, I've never been surrounded by so much testosterone in my life, ever. And I'm like, I'm almost, when I walk off the site, I'm like, get off me. But no, other than that, being busy full on. So that's where I've been. I've been hustling, getting my hustle on, just making some quick cash while I can, on tradie sites, installing all the stuff and helping out. And I'm obviously number 1 installer now because, I'm doing it better than the guys. Nah, jokes, no. But I am that type where I'm like, I really am impatient when things don't go accordingly. Yeah. And a lot of that happens on a tradie site, and then there's like stand around time, and I'm like, why are we standing around doing nothing? Because I could be making videos, I could be training, I could be doing so much with my time and now, but I'm standing here and I'm waiting, and then I get really irritated quite easily. I've noticed in the last week, only because I'm a female in this world, in this tradie world, and it's rare, so it's like an odd sighting for tradies.
And
but it's like,
a bit isn't it?
Oh, bro, the toilets are foul. Like, there needs to be. Do you know? Have you ever seen a woman foreman? Any of my tradie bros on here? Have you ever seen a tradie foreman? Because a lady tradie foreman. Because yeah, the toilets. I was lucky today that the one that I had, the site that I had today, they had a lady in the office, so I was able to actually get the key.
Toilet.
Yeah, so she has her own toilet, which I was like, thank God for that, and damn appreciate that. But wow, man, toilets are bad. I feel like I get there in the morning and I'm like, ugh. You know, usually I'm vibing. Usually mornings are my thing. I'm like, yeah, ready to go, have my coffee, sweet, all good. And then as soon as there's like an obstacle of like, oh no, we can't do that because so-and-so didn't sign this off, and so we have to do this. And I'm like, oh. So there's like an hour of me just being like, I was like ready to go do all this work. And now I have to like contain it and like slowly distribute it. And that's frustrating on top of no one knowing what they're doing. Oh, I feel like I'm just moaning, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just unloading what the week. Look at Sol and Neo. They look well entertained with my trading stories. No,
I just
but
like seeing them stuff on the screen.
It's been it's made me realize my worth. So that's been the positive out of it. It's made me really realize my worth, and it's made me realize that I don't like having a boss as such as being controlled by someone. I am a person who loves my own freedom and time, and not saying that can't be controlled, but I'm like, I can be controlled. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I feel like if someone can give good instructions, then the job can be done. But when you're giving shit instructions, there's a glitch in the system. That's what I was saying today. I was like, why is there a glitch in the system? Like, I am a minion right now. I'm a minion. I'm doing labor. That's all it is. And I can't do any work because the foreman or the person in charge hasn't signed off what we need to be doing. And so that's what the glitch is. We're all standing there like robots going head against the wall. And so yeah, that's been me keeping me busy. But it's my last week there, so I'm keen for more banter sessions. And so yeah, that's pretty much been my life. And as well as traffic, bro. Traffic. That week I did a whole bunch of would you rathers, maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago. That was well entertainment because I don't know how you sit in traffic because you go into work out where you do. Like, I sound like Moaning Myrtle. Sorry, apologies, but good life experience. And made me go through what I needed to go through to get onto the other side. So that's always a blessing in disguise.
Yes,
and I love those. It's really kicked me up the ass in terms of what I should be doing, because I know my worth. I know my I know that everyone doubts, right? Everyone goes through a doubtful stage or stages or whatever, but it was like, am I actually good enough for doing what I want to be doing and doing this tradie job and literally being like, no, I wouldn't say scum, but it's like, I'm fucking peasant level. And to realize and experience that, I was like, oh, hell no. I ain't settling for this, sister. Auntie Mo, you better get your ass up. You better know your worth. So that's been the positive that's come out of it. So, I'll come lay some concrete, whatever you need me to shovel some, whatever it is.
Water.
Honestly, and do you know what's been like? the challenge for me as well is like if the installer or someone's like, oh, can you do this? Can you like they'll instruct how to do something and I will make sure that I do it and I'll fucking do it real good. Better than I already know that I'm better than some of the fellas that have been there for years. Like but that just like comes down to work ethic, I think. Like that's just how I would process the day to go. I want to do this mean as, so then I know, like, you know, to that standard. So yeah, that's my story.
Nice.
That's you know. Oh, Chuck, honestly, straight up. The only thing that I'm missing is training. Because that was like that, like I got all that inspiration and then I was just like, I just need to train so I can, because it was like a stagnant period. Maybe after the Oxfam, coming out of the Oxfam period. And we talked about this. We were so open about this, me and you, bro. And we were like, yep, sweet. Let's load in this, like we've achieved this. Yeah, cool. Okay. And then we're on to the next, which was amazing because it was like good timing for it all. But I was also still in denial of what I wanted to do or even still want to do, you know, and still processing, you know, yes, that was a milestone and that's amazing. But it was like navigating through the high of it, but still not knowing where the end location was. And so that's literally coming out of that, because in that time warp of like achieving a goal and then coming out of it and then not knowing what's next and then trying to guess what's next, but still not knowing. And then, yeah, like that, exactly that. I know if that's the alternative, nah, that's not me. And that's like the first time I've usually coming from I could settle. Who wants to settle, right?
Well, you know, like there's the popular saying, when you find something you're passionate about, you'll never work another day in your life, right? So it just doesn't seem to be the passion for you, which is totally fine. But you think you kind of, you know, there might be, I think you kind of know what that's going to be. We just have got to figure out how we can make it a consistent, day-to-day passion for you.
Yeah,
you know, so.
and literally 3 weeks ago, I would have gone, this is fucking shit. Fucking, oh, it's the end of the world. The world's crashing in on me. But it's like, at the same time, I literally come out of those waves and then I like laugh at myself because I'm like, I was literally like, the world's going to end. No. But then I like, at that time of me laughing, I'm like, but it's actually okay because it's like made me realize, you know. And so love that process, hate that process, but wouldn't be who I am without that process, you know. And it is definitely finding, navigating to find that passion consistently. And the thing that the last 2 days, the word that's been on my mind is adapting. And what's really buzzy is it's been a year of like almost, so last 2 days ago we did our Jamie Green interview.
Oh wow.
It's been a year since that Jamie Green interview, and it was just like looking through the memories, I was like, holy fuck, that whole period last year, adapting to the situation was the core focus for everyone in the lockdown period. Like, I think we were at the end of our second lockdown, maybe the end of our first lockdown.
Jamie Green one, I think we were just starting the second one.
Just starting the second one.
No, we were just coming into level 3.
Yeah.
Because then the week after that we did Buttery Bros.
Yes. So we came down a level. But like even in that situation, bro, like, you know, you had to adapt. Like everyone in the community had to adapt. The whole of New Zealand had to adapt. The whole world had to. But like that's like a characteristic that is like the strength of, well, not all the strength, but it's a strength characteristic, if that makes sense. You know, like, you know, like being strong would be the sword, but being able to be adaptive is like the short, like sharp knife. Do you know what I mean? It's like a different weapon that you can use to adapt yourself to situations. And that's what literally coming off the last 3 weeks and the wave that I've just been yarning about, that's where I'm at again. I'm like, fuck, I forgot how to adapt. Damn it. Like, you know, it's funny when you forget those things that you
but it's also kind of cool to reminisce about them as well.
Yeah, and that's the part where I was like, fuck, like crazy that I had to see that memory to be like, see that that's all we talked about in those times, right? And not that I forgot it, but it's easy to cruise past it and be like, yeah, and almost take it for granted, you know? But yeah, that's it. Adapting, growing, processing.
And so how long you got left at this tradie job for? Another couple of weeks? 1 week?
Yeah, this is the last week, and then after that, I'll probably only do like 2 or 3 days if I have to, but not really. Gonna put my CV out to a big corporate that I don't feel confident in my CV, but I feel confident if I was to get in front of these people that they'd be like, we should have had you ages ago. So that's what the manifestations are at the moment. So everyone put your good vibes out for Auntie Mo. Yeah, that's where I'm going to be doing some work in the next couple of weeks on that. So, yeah. So only a couple of weeks there. So hopefully see everyone's beautiful faces very soon. Have missed everyone, man. Have missed you all. But yeah, I was just saying offline to the bro that the content that is coming out of the house at the moment is pumping. Hey, bro, you loving it?
It's good. Yeah. It's been I've been channeling my inner Taika Waititi and trying to get the right angles and all the rest of it, and the videos have been awesome, and I've been using my little cheat app called Beatleap that's been able to pump a lot of that content out super fast for us, and so I'm pretty happy with how it's all going, and I got some kind of like some new ideas with it, and anyone want a child? This one's free to get home.
No.
Are you free?
He's free. He's free to go.
Yeah.
Are you free?
Yeah.
I thought you were 5.
Yeah.
He's free. He's free. He's free. Cost $1 billion.
It cost $1 billion.
You're expensive.
Yeah. I'll throw you back.
No.
But yeah, it's been pretty cool. So I've got some cool little things in the pipeline, and I've been planning the birthday stuff for next month, and then once that's over, we can.
Have we got a date for the workout? I keep forgetting.
26th of June.
Yes. Okay. That's not Queen's birthday weekend, eh?
No, not Queen's birthday. I don't think it is.
No. I'm just Queen's birthday. June.
Yeah, so it's an amazing race format, and that's all I can say at the moment. Carly and I will probably head out next week, and we will probably do the whole course to see actually how long it'll take, and then I've got to figure out a few other things, and then the function in the evening looks like it's going to be pub golf into the city.
Nice.
Yeah,
love a bit of pub golf after a good workout.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
so it should be pretty cool.
Yeah, Queen's birthday is the 7th of June. Thank you for that, Jay. And also to reply to your question, do I know someone in the corporation that can help me connect to the right people? I do, but not direct. So that's like kind of hard. But
Jay will be the man to know because he knows everyone.
Yeah. No, I will have a chat to you if you do. But yeah, essentially, it's just what scares me is my CV doesn't look like who I am, and it like it's intimidating. That's the word. It's intimidating to me because it's almost like I'm embarrassed of it.
Yeah.
But I know it's just a process that everyone has to go through.
Yeah. Do you have a hoodie on?
Honestly, you look like you're loving life, bro.
Ow!
Yeah.
Ow! Sorry.
Yeah. This is my life.
Ow!
Okay. Hey boys, I'm gonna let you guys go, and then I can finish with Auntie Mo by myself. Okay, then you need to be quiet. All right. Anyone want the kids?
Oh gosh, this is hilarious. A great giggle for my night.
Yeah.
What do I want to yarn about? What's everyone been up to? Give me something to talk about. What's new? What else is new? We were just talking offline about what were we talking about offline? Sport. We were talking about that. We were talking about what? Oh, I heard this on the radio this afternoon. For all viewers that are on now, what was something weird you did when you were a little kid? I've heard that, and I was just like, there would be some good stories. Did you want to share yours, bro?
Yeah. So apparently, when I was young, so I'm guessing like 3, maybe 4 years old, I had a habit of always going to the toilet before, like if we're at a friend's house, going to the toilet before we're leaving. You know, my mum always says, go to the toilet before you leave. So I'll go to the toilet, and then I'd leave my underwear either on the toilet floor or in the toilet. And then mum would get a phone call later on in the day going, hey, Abe's left his underwear in the toilet. Apparently, that's what I used to always do.
Leave your underwear in the toilet.
So, yep, that's me.
Oh, just rolled you.
My foot.
Just leaving da-da-da-das everywhere. I'm trying to think of something weird that I would have done, but I'm a big weirdo myself, so I don't think even anything I would have done would have been weird. Like, I mean,
okay, you guys can get off. Hang on.
Chuck, you stuck your thumb. Up until what age? What age did you suck your thumb up until? Anyone else a thumb sucker? Oh, thumb suckers? Yeah, no, didn't suck thumb. Didn't leave my undies everywhere. But that's what I was just saying. Like, I was a big weirdo. I was a big weirdo. I am a big weirdo. So, like, anything I did would be, you know, a little bit on the scary side or intimidating. Jay, I want to know what you were going to say. 21.
Whoa.
I didn't know that about you.
Actually, I got a friend of mine who still sucks his thumb. He's almost 40.
You know someone?
Yeah, Aaron Butler. He's a guy we went to school with, and he's still when he's relaxing, he'll just do this. He'll still put his thumb in his mouth.
Yeah, I thought it did give you bad teeth, eh?
Yeah, he ain't got the best teeth.
Sad. Anything random. Oh, I can't even. I'm not. Yeah, okay. Can't give you any on that. What are you watching at the moment?
I have just watched Without Remorse, which is the new Michael B. Jordan, Tom Clancy movie. That was on. So that was like it's like a black Jason Bourne. So that's pretty cool. That was a really good watch. And then I've just been watching The Legend of Korra, the animated TV series. That's awesome.
Oh, true. That would be.
Yeah.
That sounds good. I'm still watching Power and have just started. Oh no, we're actually midway through Amazing Race. I'm addicted to that. I'm really addicted to that. Yeah, like it's. I like watching the teams try and figure out like how they work together. And like there's just a couple on here and there's like a douchebag and he's just a joke really. But that's what I always relate to in like real life situations. If we're having like, me and Fia trying to dismantle the bunks and I'm trying to take control, like, yeah, let's do it like this, but she actually knows. And like then that little heated moment, I'm like, but if we were in the Amazing Race, we can't get heated, I always revert back to it, but that's my little 2 cents on that. That's what I've been watching. Tyler, who's going to the Cook Islands? Are we going to the Cook Islands?
Yeah, travel bubble has opened, all open.
I have no idea.
I know that they. I think it has opened. I think you can now travel to the Cooks.
Off for a little holiday in Raro, if you will.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what it looks like.
Yeah, it actually would. Well, Taz is over there at the moment. She said that it's like they're gagging for it. Like they're gagging for tourists. Like the prices of the resorts to stay a day stay at the resorts for locals is like almost like $30 a night. And this is like, these are like the gangster resorts that like the back end of the real fancy ones anyway. I'm trying to say something, but 17th of May. It's like 2 weeks, isn't it?
Next week. In the next week.
Nice. That'll be a good little trip. Little low-key plug. What do you reckon about the bubble? Are you going to go to Aussie?
I'd love to. I don't see it in the plans over the next wee bit. If things kind of settle down and with the gym and because we've got so much on at the moment, we've got age group qualifiers for CrossFit this weekend. We got Masters Mashup the following weekend. We've got Queen's birthday. We've got the birthday stuff. So it's like we've got Ultimate Athlete. Next probably 8 weeks. If there's not something on, we're building to something. So I don't envisage an overseas trip anytime soon at this stage. I will be taking a trip down to Taupo in June to see my godson's first birthday, but that's about it, really.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought I lost my wallet. Found it.
Here we go.
It was in my pants pocket from the weekend. Went through the wash. So I have no idea if all my cards work. Do cards work if they've been in the wash? Can someone tell me?
Surely.
What's my credit card, which I had to put a hold on. So I've got to do that.
So you blocked everything because you thought you had lost it? Yeah.
But I can unblock it now.
Wow.
And I was so I've saved some money because I haven't bought anything for the last three days.
Actually, what was your last purchase, actually?
Last purchase was a coffee from the BP.
Oh, hey. What about your last like apparel purchase? What was everyone's last purchase?
Last apparel purchase? Warfighter athletic t-shirt.
Oh, yep, nice.
Yeah, it came in the mail about a month ago.
I was down in H-Town today for mahi, and on my lunch break, I walked through the mall, and Platypus had
so we're in Hamilton.
two stunt socks on speed. Yeah, I was in Hamilton, bro. Day trip.
Oh, wow.
I can't even come to lift because I have to leave at that time. But yes, bought the stunt socks were on special, so I got me 2 pairs actually, and I was like, oh, gonna treat myself. And you know how I can relate to how excited you would get to as well when you get new socks. So it was like one of those Good feels. Yes, there's a mall in Hamilton. I wouldn't say it's a mall then. It's probably like where all the shops are like outside.
Is it Tarapa?
I honestly can't tell you. It's by the rugby stadium. Pardon me.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
Is that an Under Armour bra? Nice, Chuck.
Under Armour.
And last purchase was some dumbbells. Nice, Mr. Curtis. Nice. Lastly, before I sign off tonight, bro, because I know you've got to get up early for class in the morning. What are you grateful for?
Oh, shit, on the spot. What am I grateful for today? Yeah. Now, I think what I'm grateful for is that I have probably found my spark a little bit more over the last several weeks when it comes to work and you know, sometimes I kind of go through a bit of a programming funk, or like what we call a programming block, like writer's block, and sometimes I start to question what I do and is it the right thing or is it the wrong thing, etc. And I feel like this week with the testing and the results that are coming through from the testing have proven what I have in my head works.
Amen to that. Amen to that, brother. That's real. That's almost, I wouldn't say it's the same as what I was talking about before, but I can understand when you say the funk that you have to go through, and then when you get to reap the rewards of what you do, it makes it better, right? It makes it rewarding. No, that's awesome. I'm grateful for going through the last couple of weeks and having to go through the bad, the good, the bad, and the ugly to get onto the other side to have the amazing. So yeah, grateful for that. Grateful for where my time is at the moment and learning how to adapt better for a better outcome. Yeah. What's everyone grateful for? Put it up in the comments before we sign off, and I'll get us a quote number. What are we feeling? I'm feeling like a.
So we did 220 because that's what Jay did for his squat yesterday.
Okay. 220. Nah, yeah, straight up. And big message out to everyone, like, you know, thank you for everyone that's reached out that hasn't seen me around or hasn't messaged and been like, where's the banter? Just appreciate you all, like, straight up. Oh yeah, let's do 220. Oh, this was a good one. Cardin. These are all gonna sleep very well tonight. So am I. Page 220 for a PM Banter Session. Each time we face our fear, we gain strength and courage and confidence in the doing. Like, let me do that again. That was a poor delivery. Page 22. Take 3. Page 220. Each time we face our fear, we gain strength, courage, and confidence. I fucked it up again. I'm trying to give you, like, I need the slide. Cue the music. One more time. Take 4, please. Forgive me. Ready? Page 220. Each time we face our fear, we gain strength, courage, and confidence in the doing. By unknown. I think that's relevant to me as well. That's why I was stuttering a little bit, but yeah, that's it. Each time we face our fear, we gain strength, courage, and confidence in the doing. And it's literally facing our fears and doing it. We gain that and adapting to it as well. So sorry, I had to take 4 takes, but you know, we just had to nail that. We still didn't cue the music, but we'll get a producer next time.
Yeah.
Now, been a mean session, bro. Thank you for letting me unload. Good to see you today, and I will see you tomorrow night. I will be there definitely tomorrow night. But everyone that was on tonight, thank you for joining us. Main Banter Session, and I'm not too sure when we will be up next. Hopefully, I'll just post it anyway when we'll go live next.
Random is always better.
Always better. That's just how we are, bro. Winging it is always better.
Winging it.
Have a good rest of the week. Have an epic hump day tomorrow. Sending all the love to everyone. Happy Mother's Day to all our mothers this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yes. And, all the love. Have a good night, fam.
Peace.
Peace.